It's guard here. Let me show you what our Alliance Avenue 23 ML looks like with the slide in. First of all, when you walk into your doorway, I call it like your foyer, it's just normal. You turn to the right, you have access to your bathroom and access to your bedroom. You also have access to your control panel right here, which is your lights and your slide and your awning and all that. So everything is normal at this point. It starts to change a little when you step over here. Now you don't have this big wide walkway, and you also do not have access to your pantry, which is behind here. Trust me, the pantry's back there. All right, so now we're in here. The big thing is you do not want to sit in your recliners, and you do not want to walk on the slide floor. You can see that it's up right here, and it's not supported. So if you walk on that, you could stress it and damage it. So do not walk on there. But you do have a nice walkway right here. You can see plenty of room to walk into the kitchen. And we also took out our dinette table. We just have a little TV tray. So when we pull into like a rest area or somewhere we're gonna stop, we don't want to put the slide out. We can sit here, we can have snacks, we can look out the window, real nice and comfortable. And then if you need some food, you have access to the refrigerator. We have a different refrigerator than most people, but they're both the same thing that you can get into them. So you have access to your refrigerator, you have access to your sink, to most of your cabinets. You know, this cabinet, all these cabinets you have access to. Where it gets a little tricky is the microwave. So let me show you how that would work. Okay, so if you have access to power, like if you have an inverter and you can run your AC off of batteries, or a generator, or a solar generator like we use, and you have 120 available, you could use your microwave. It's a little difficult, but you can reach in here and you can grab it. You can open it up to about a 80-degree angle. You can put stuff in it. You can close it. And if you know what the buttons do, if you know where they are, you can push the buttons. You can hit like 1, 2, and there's the start button and the stop button. So if you know what the buttons are, you can reach them. You can use your microwave. It's not real easy, but it's doable. Your stove is right here. And personally, being kind of a safety nut, I would not recommend using the stove because an open flame is too risky, in my thoughts. Some people might want to do it, I wouldn't do it. But there it is. It's very usable. We love this floor plan. In fact, one of the big deciding factors when we bought a fifth wheel was to get a fifth wheel that we could actually stop at a rest area or stop at a Cracker Barrel or a Walmart or just anywhere along somewhere, not put the slide out and be comfortable. Lots of times we'll just stop at a rest area on the interstate, walk the dogs, have a little snack, and get back on the road. We don't have to put the slide out. We can do everything we need. So it's great. If you got any questions, just give me a comment below and I'll see what I can do to answer you. Oh, and check this out. I put on some Velcro. Look at that. I put Velcro because these things
Closer look at that.
Yeah, these things always fall off. So look at that.
And how about that fuse box down there?
Oh yes, I did. Thanks, Deb. This is a very people forget about it. I forgot about it too. This is your fuse box and your breaker box. When the slide's in on a lot of campers and fifth wheels and that, you can't access that. Very important. If you have a problem with your electrical motor and you blow a fuse or something, you can replace it. You might save you the effort of having to do it manually, getting the slide to move out of the way. But it's right there. Very handy. I really thank Alliance for doing that. That's a great thing. Well, anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. Go out and have fun. Enjoy your camper. Go out and see America. It's a great place. Bye, everyone.